Hello, this is Patrick Botticelli with Colonial Airstream, Lakewood, New Jersey. Behind me here, very exciting day. Got our first brand new 2017 Airstream Tommy Bahama 27FB. This is a special edition trailer. Check out this awning. This has the optional zip-D power awning. You can see here on the special sunbrella material, the Tommy Bahama logo. 27FB is 28 foot from the center of the ball to the very back bumper. This special edition trailer is available currently on one floor plan. 27FB is one of our most popular floor plans, so they decided to produce it on this floor plan exclusively. You can check out here the Tommy Bahama emblem there. There's lots of elements. There's a vinyl applied to the front of the trailer with some of the Tommy Bahama logos. I got it with the optional window awning package. And we're gonna go inside pretty much right away. I just wanted to show you a couple things on the outside. If we have time later, we'll come back out and do the exterior. But check this hatch out. This has the hatch, which Airstream is now reserving for all limited or special edition trailers. So I love to see that hatch here. You have some grip if you wanted to climb in and out. You have the rear retractable screen as well. Just look how beautiful it is inside this trailer. Very open, very airy, very bright, very cozy. It's got that beach theme to it. I love this thing. You can see the construction. This is a thick extruded aluminum structure for the rear hatch. You'll see the same type of construction for the entry door as well. Look at the beautiful cast aluminum taillight bezels. These are LED lights as well. We got some grip tape here on the bottom, so if you were loading things in and out, you don't slip if you had to put your foot here. This has the upgraded bumper latches now. Bumper here has storage inside, has diamond plating. Absolutely beautiful trailer. Let's pop inside and show you around. Now there's also another video you're going to find online from Colonial, and that's was our Facebook Live video. So you'll see that separate YouTube video. That's not a walkthrough video, it's just an introduction video. So with the noise you hear right now, I have the forced head air propane furnace on. It's a cold day here in New Jersey. Heat it up, make it comfortable so I can give you a good video. So one of the very, very unique features of the Tommy Bahama is this wine bar. It's got a Corian top to it, and there's LED lighting underneath it that you have the control to turn on or off. When you turn it on, there's a little delay that will glow. Looks beautiful. Looks like a block of ice. This is the style laminate that they have on the trailer. It has these leather cabinet pulls, full extension drawers. There's plywood with a veneer on the side. There's a J-latch, 7-pound J-latch to keep the door shut, the drawer shut, so it won't roll open when you're towing. Then you have storage compartment here for the glasses that come with the trailer. Down below we have an appliance that's included with the trailer. This is a little ice maker, ice crusher. There's storage here for wine, or this doesn't come with it, but I brought a little thing of scotch in just so you could see. This is all glass panels here. And then this area has a guard on it that prevents your bottle of scotch or wine from coming out. But what you do here is you twist this rod. Pretty nice design. Pretty clever, actually. Slide that across, and then you can put your bottle in, and then when you're all done, you slide this, screw it in place, and that will keep it in place when you're towing down the highway. And then you can remove these glass pieces here so you can clean in there or reorganize it better for your use. On the back here, when you're plugged into electricity, you have 12-volt outlets. These are USB, and they're both 2.1 amps max. And then you have electrical outlets here, and then this slides down, so when you're not using it, it's not in the way. Unique feature here too is this little ice chest, so you can put some items in here. There's also a drain that goes outside, and there's little LED lights in there. This is a really thick Corian. There's a Tommy Bahama candle that comes with the trailer. Little bottle opener. Corkscrew. Tommy Bahama on the rocks solid granite drink chillers. And these are each a set of two. The etched glass Tommy Bahama. Hopefully you can see the part number if you wanted to buy another set, or you're interested in buying it for your Airstream travel trailer. There's 26-inch Samsung LED television standard. And this is really the same exact floor plan and feature level within regards to the layout and plumbing and electrical as the 27FB Flying Cloud, International Signature, and International Serenity 27FB. But instead of the sink coming out and a deep bowl sink here, it's actually flush, so there's a little bit more floor space, so if someone's working at the little bar, someone could be prepping food, you won't bump into each other. Behind the cushion here, there's another compartment to get to the back area. And then there's wooden slat blinds. You could control the light. You could also slide them up and down. And there's a wooden valance on the top. You have two 30-inch Vista View windows with shades. These side windows are the 30-inch stacked windows. I'll try to open when it's a little cold today. Yeah, it popped right open. So you're gonna twist these little handles. And then lift. You got to do it with both hands, left and right at the same time. And then you just snap it in to whatever height on either side, which I did. And then lift with two hands, lower slowly, and then lock it in place. Make sure you check these before you ever tow the trailer away. Check out the fabric that you get on the Tommy Bahama, as well as the decor pillows. Really nice, good foam inside of them. And this has the desert tan premium ultra leather in this trailer. There's another pillow that comes with the Tommy Bahama package. Now these might vary throughout the model year from trailer to trailer, but this is what this particular trailer has. Check out the curtains. The curtains are a little bit different. They have a lining. These are blackout shades, but they also have a little striping on them. It says the full Polk audio system throughout. The upper cabinets have louvered doors. Look how thick they are. Think about how thick this door is. It's impressive. And it has a backing to it that allows the light to come through. Very deep. Look at the premium hardware here they use for hinges as well as the assist lifts. These are adjustable too. There's a Blu-ray player on board. You have a USB and aux in. There's a USB port in the front of the Blu-ray player. This is an inverter circuit for the trailer that you could power the Blu-ray. You could also do that with the television. Next to the television, there's an inverter outlet. You also have the antenna booster back here that you could push the little button in and boost the signal up on the omnidirectional rooftop antenna for better reception. And then you hit auto program on the television. You can pick up what stations are available. This has the full Polk audio system. Just don't want to get that music in the background. YouTube will make me take the video down. There's another pillow that comes in the Tommy Bahama. Now, I know some folks are going to comment in the video about the camera I use. Well, I use this camera so you can see my hand and what I'm explaining because it's such a wide angle. It's a small camera. I can hold it back really tight to my body so you can see more stuff. And also, folks new to the Colonial walkthrough videos, I'm pointing out these pillows, which some folks might not seem important, but it's all part of the Tommy Bahama look and feel. So I want to make sure it's covered so folks know what they're getting. There's a laminate tabletop, has a little design built into it. These legs, to remove the table, you just push the button on each leg, and then you step on this one on the bottom, and then you twist the legs, and then the table lays on top of the two benches. There's a rubber grommet on each side to prevent it from sliding side to side. And then you take the backrest from here and the backrest from there, and you squeeze them together, and you can make it into a bed for two kids, or even two adults will fit there. There's reading lights and a spotlight over the dinette. And then these curtains pull across and they snap in to give you full privacy. On the screen door, there's a Tommy Bahama stamped into the aluminum on the guard, screen door guard. Look at the design that's stamped into the bottom. Beautiful. This trailer is a 2017 Tommy Bahama Edition 27FB. The base MSRP is $114,600. This is equipped with the optional window awning package for $1350. The convection microwave with 3-burner cooktop. Well, instead of that being a gas oven, which is standard, with a microwave that slides out of the pantry, this was upgraded to a convection microwave, and then the pantry's larger, so that is an option you could get. This also has a second air conditioning option, so it has a standard of 15,000 BTU Dometic air conditioning with electric heat pump, but there's an option to get a second air conditioner, and that would go in the bedroom. It deletes the fantastic fan that will be over the bed, and it deletes the generator prep port at the front of the trailer. It upgrades the trailer to 50 amp service. That option is available for $2150. This also has the power patio awning, which is out currently for $3,700. Backup camera has a wireless backup camera with separate monitor for your vehicle for $675. and it has the complete solar charging system for $2,200. So on the roof, there's two 80-watt solar panels. There's a solar controller. There's a solar display. And the batteries are upgraded from your lead acid batteries to an absorbed glass mat, Lifeline Group 24 series. So that's all part of the package there. So the total MSRP with the destination charge of $1,334 is $126,484. Sitting back a little bit further, you can see the full view of the galley. The flooring material is a vinyl woven mat embedded into a rubber membrane. This is the same type of material that they use on the classic Airstream trailer. Very durable, extremely durable. It's used in a lot of commercial applications, but it's a different pattern, different design, and different shade than what they use in the classic. Check out the bronze colored banding here on the edge of the cabinet. This is all plywood with laminate, so there's not one bit of particle board in this trailer, nor is there any sticker wrap. So this is not a vinyl sticker, this is regular laminate. You have some keys slash coat hooks if you wish. Comes with it. This is all backlit. You have the decision whether to have it light on, or you could shut the light off. Or it gives you that beautiful glow. You can see the Tommy Bahama relaxing style logo. There's also their slogan, make life one long weekend. And look what happens when you put bright items behind here. You know, it gives it that glow. So you can put yellow, orange, green plates back here, and it's going to look beautiful when it's all lit up. There's a lot of light switch controls here underneath the Colonial countertop. Leaf extension. Look at this nice smooth edge on the top. There's a doorbell on this trailer that comes standard. That's the housing for it, and the buttons outside. You have your ceiling light switch, and these lights are dimmable. And then you have your awning light, the light underneath the awning that's outside. Well, you can dim that down too. That's the switch right here. And then you also have your outside patio light and your lighting for in the cabinets, backlighting there, all controlled from these switches here. To zip the awning, first you have to turn it on to boot it up, and then you can hit open, close, and then once it's open you can hit tilt the front down or rear down if you wanted a certain angle on the awning. Just use your discretion. If it's a really windy day, if there's an unexpected storm and you think that something might go on, you want to put the awning away. Do not leave it unattended. The battery disconnect allows you to shut down the battery to store when you're not using the trailer. To put it to use before you plug the trailer into your truck. Put it to use before you plug the trailer into electricity, or just put it to use if you want to come in the trailer and turn on some lights. There's an electrical outlet here. It's GFCI protected. Fire extinguisher. Now let's get some of this storage. Now we're down here on the ground. There's a drawer here for storage. A very large drawer. Airstream uses a high quality foam for their cushions, so it's very comfortable seating. There's an open storage area here. You can kick your shoes off and put them in the corner. Airstream has this aluminum lip here that allows you to sweep the trailer out easily. If you get a broom, it's very easy to sweep this floor down or vacuum it. Another bit of storage here. This door flips down. Gain access to this storage compartment. Again, all plywood with laminate. There's a furnace duct here. That's your forced air propane furnace, which runs on 12 volt. You have a USB charge port here, and then you also have an inverter circuit. So if you wanted to sit here on your laptop computer, you plug it into electricity. The inverter is 1,000 watt pure sine wave that will run off your battery system and the solar charging system to give you up to 1,000 watts of electricity. So it's not recommended for a toaster or hair dryer. but small electronic devices would work great. There's another storage compartment. This cutout here is your furnace return, so that's where it's bringing air in to blow it out of the registers throughout the trailer. Little leather straps here. See how you can pull them in different angles? It really adds a little bit of rustic character to it. And then this trailer comes with an inline water filtration system that you could put in. The water filter's away right now because the trailer's winterized. But you could bypass it right now. I have a line where the filter would go, so I could still use the water if I decided to. And then behind here, some of the controls that's blocked off for your power awning and battery disconnect. This comes off and allows you to bring the trash pail out. You can see the edge grain of it's all plywood with laminate. These hinges are all detachable, so you could pop them off, take a door off. You could also take the caps off and adjust the angle of the door if you ever needed to down the road. This pulls out and you can put a sponge or a brush in there. This one flips down. Full extension drawers here. Silverware organizer. Storage here. Why does it not go all the way back? Well, the wheel well cuts in just like in the bed of a pickup truck. Because Airstream has such a low center of gravity, the wheel wells have to cut into the body, so that's what is behind there. There's also a furnace duct that runs through there. This is a Cuisinart convection microwave upgrade option that I spec this trailer out with. So think of it as a regular microwave when you want to do regular microwave activities. But there's an electric coil on the top here that if you decide to put it in convection or roast mode or bake mode or grill, you could also do a combination of microwave and convection. But if you decide to just do convection, that will glow and you pick your temperature, and there's a fan in the back that will kick on to circulate hot air over your food. It actually does a very good job cooking. It's actually preferred for a lot of people. Some trailers you have a choice of either a gas oven or a microwave. Some people will go with this instead of the gas oven. This model, you could get a regular microwave and a regular oven standard, but this was an upgrade. 3-burner cooktop. This has a glass lid. This is similar to what they use on the Classic. And then you just check which burner you want to turn on. And you turn it to light, actually. And you push down. And then when the propane reaches that particular burner, it will ignite. There's still a little bit of air in the lines because I just put propane in this trailer today. And still working some of the air in the line out. But once that ignites, you want to turn on your cooktop ventilation. There's a light for it. There's an LED light. This is a new version of the Baraldi cooktop ventilation. And there is a vent louver that has to be open on the exterior of the trailer. So you want to make sure that's open to get proper airflow. Check out the design built into this laminate here. Part of the Tommy Bahama look and feel and theme. I like that. It's one of your accent walls. There's another accent wall here next to the television. And these cabinets here are really deep. This is some more of the stuff you get with the Tommy Bahama. A couple little coffee mugs. These little wine glasses, so if you wanted to go to the store and pick them out and get the same set. That's the model, the TH31383. We have ability to control lighting here. So you could turn the accent light off and the spotlight over the countertop. We could turn the inverter on and off here, so there's a remote control switch. The inverter is actually underneath the head of the bed in a storage compartment, but instead of reaching down there to turn it on and off, you have a remote switch here. This is your solar display that shows your battery percentage remaining, battery voltage. Now we're plugged into electricity, so it's going to show it's charging at 13.8 right now. Solar charge amps, which is going to vary. We're plugged in, so we're not getting a true accurate reading. And the solar amp hours. So you can control all that from this display here. There's another GFCI protected electrical outlet. This is not an inverter outlet, so you have to be plugged into electricity in order to use this one. And then we also had the sea level 2 tank monitoring panel. You could check your battery level, freshwater level, which is 0% right now because we're not plugged in. Battery was showing voltage. Gray waste was your sink and shower waste at 0. And the black waste, which is toilet waste, at 0%. So you'll be able to monitor and see how much waste you have in those tanks and decide when it's time to empty. Ducted air conditioning system, of course. Ducted air started in 2015, all 25-foot and up trailers. In 2016, the 19, 20, and 23 models received it. It is very quiet compared to what was available before, and it's very consistent, so we could get the same temperature at this vent and this vent, and if there's too much airflow through one, you could kind of section it off so less air comes through this vent. You could also spin it around, so if you didn't want the air on the back of your neck when you're cooking, you could spin it towards the wall here. We have a smoke detector in the galley with 9-volt battery. You want to make sure you check that every 6 months. Skylight galley with shade. This is a thermal break, and there's an outside thick shell. 14x14 fantastic fan. This fantastic fan has a rain sensor. Rain sensor will shut the lid down if it senses water. We'll reopen it once it dries. You could change your speed. You have variable speed, 1, 2, or 3. This is a fuse housing. When the lid opens, when you tell it to open, this is the open lid button, you could have the fan off on idle. So you could have the lid open and will still shut when it rains, but not have the fan spin, so you could turn it on or off here. Once the lid's open, you could set your speed at 1, 2, or 3. And you could also set the temperature. There's a little thermostat. So once the interior temperature gets above your desired height, and you hear a click, that's our desired temperature. Once you hear the click there, that's kind of where we are right now. We can set it a little bit cooler, so when the lid opens, it will keep running until our temperature drops below what the set point was. And then you can manually override and open the lid using this dial here against the motor resistance. And then there's a quick release for this screen here that you can pop it out and clean the blades occasionally. So set your speed, set your temperature, hit open lid. There we go. Change my speed. Change my temperature. I got the fan off if I want, and when I'm done, I hit close lid. These are the returns for the ducted air, so there's filters in here that you have to check periodically and change. You don't want them clogged. It could burn out your air conditioning. There's storage above the refrigerator. Now this doesn't go all the way back because there's a refrigerator ventilation system behind it. This is the Dometic automatic 2-way refrigerator. It's gas and electric. Native, it's electric, so you turn it on. You'll see a little dot that went from auto to LP. Well, it's manually on propane right now. Now on automatic mode, that's your native mode, it'll run on electricity. So we're plugged in right now. We're plugged into our electricity at the store. So it's automatically going to run on electricity. Now, if I went outside and I unplugged the power cord, this would automatically switch over to LP. And there's a battery spark ignition that will ignite the flame behind the refrigerator. And if for some reason I didn't have propane and there was an air pocket behind there, it would actually flash the letters LP instead of the temperature, which is 32 degrees. It's really cold out today, so that's your interior temperature in the refrigerator. It's probably it's colder inside the refrigerator than it's actually showing right now. It's actually warming up because it was 19 degrees out when I plugged the trailer in. So the refrigerator is actually reading a much lower temperature. So now it's heating back up. But you could change your temperature set point. Right now it's on the max. It doesn't need to be. We could probably put on 2 today because it's so cold outside. And this little device here slips over the handle. And then when you swing the door shut, it keeps it open a little bit so you get some airflow. And you're only going to utilize that when you're done camping, when you're done using the trailer, and you put it back in storage. It's going to be damp inside here. If you close the door, this is going to mold out and get a lot of mildew. So you want to make sure you utilize these, one for the top and one for the bottom. So right now we're in auto. I can manually put it to gas, which we're on before. or I could just leave it on auto because we're plugged into electricity, and then we could shut it off when we're all done. Now, this refrigerator is designed so you don't necessarily need it on when you're towing the trailer. You could actually turn this on the day before, plug it in, get it nice and cold, put your items inside the refrigerator when it is cold. Before you hit the road, you could come inside, shut the refrigerator off, shut your propane off. You could drive for many, many hours before this refrigerator gets to a dangerous temperature for your food. So it's designed so you don't need to leave it on when you're towing, although people do. It's not necessarily safe to leave your propane on when you're driving with an open flame. This is another one of the pieces for the handles to keep the door partially open. This area is cut out here for a tall container. There's little guards in the front here that prevent your items from sliding out. So when you open the door, you don't want it to crash it out on you. And there's little drawers, little storage containers. And once the refrigerator is on, that light will come on when you open the door. These are little feet here that keep an item close and tight up against the door. Underneath the refrigerator is another storage compartment. Again, the wheel well is behind this side, so that's why it doesn't go back all the way. I love that louvered door in the hallway for the bathroom, as well as the wardrobe. And this wardrobe's lit. It's got an LED light inside. It's got plenty of space up top to store a lot of items. The table and the table legs have to be put away when you're towing. So the table, once you lift up the bed in the bedroom, slides into a pocket. But the legs, what you do is unsnap, stick the leg down, snap it in. That will keep your legs in storage when you're towing. This bag, I opened up all the items that comes with the trailer. These are all the boxes and the bag for it, but that's inside the wardrobe. This boxed area here is for your shower faucet. So the shower faucet needs access for replacement or repair down the road. 20 years from now, someone might need to replace that faucet. So this is an access panel to get to it. And then the wardrobe rod here has grooves in it so your hangers don't slide back and forth when you're towing and fall off. Helps grip them. And then underneath the wardrobe, there's an access panel, and you can see your tank heater. So this has a forced hot air tank. This is hot. This is really, really hot. This is the hot air coming from the furnace that is heating the room here. But then there's a smaller duct that goes down to each one of the tank chambers. So it's a polypropylene tank dropped into an insulated chamber. The chamber is made out of metal. And then this goes through the floor in the trailer and circulates that hot air around your tank. That gives you about a 7 to 10 degree boost in temperature inside the tank. So by no means is this meant to be a 4-season trailer or designed to withstand 5-degree weather, but if you get an unexpected drop in temperature, as long as your furnace is on, it's going to prevent that tank from freezing. It gives you about a 7 to 10 degree boost. So just keep an eye on that if it does get really cold. This is your water pump, so a service technician could gain access to it for winterization or repair or cleaning the filter. And you can see the flooring goes throughout. So actually the floor is down in this trailer first. It's a tongue and groove plywood floor with a marine anti-wicking substance painted to the whole perimeter. Once they put the plywood floor, they put the vinyl floor down, and then all the furniture goes down on top. Now the marine anti-wicking substance, what does that do? Well, say it's pouring rain, you come in the trailer and you get a little bit of water that falls down on this vinyl floor. Well, eventually it's going to want to go down and then under the floor. And the anti-wicking substance actually repels that water and allows it to drain back out. If it didn't have that, the plywood floor would then wick all that water in all the way to the middle and eventually rot out the floor. So that's a very good feature to have that's standard on all Airstream travel trailers. There's a propane leak detector that constantly checks the air quality of the trailer. If there's a propane leak or heavy air, like if you spray aerosol by it, that will alarm. That's hooked directly to the battery in the trailer, so there's no disconnect for it, so it's always on. This is the battery charger. There's a 50 amp service. That's part of the second air conditioner upgrade. You have all your electrical breakers just like you would at home. They're all labeled here as well. Below that we have the 12 volt portion, so these are all your 12 volt fuses for multiple items in the trailer. That's labeled. You can check your owner's manual too for the location of each one of those fuses. If one of those circuits short-circuited, there's an LED light that will light up next to each one of the fuses that circuit had a problem with that will indicate that fuse is blown. The fan noise that you hear behind it, well, we're plugged into electricity and we have all the lights on, so we're charging the battery right now. So there is a computer fan built into the battery charger that will cool it down. So that fan will come on and off automatically. We do get a lot of tech support calls here at Colonial about that noise that they hear in their trailer, so we always make them check this first and to identify if that's what it is. There's an accordion privacy curtain that sections off the split bath in this trailer. You pull this across, clip that in, line that up, clip it in. And now when you get out of the shower and you want to get dressed, you have privacy from the rest of the trailer, and you can still get to the bathroom area, and you can still reach into your wardrobe here, right in this whole hallway. And then there's a privacy curtain here, which is really cool. This is all part of the Tommy Bahama look and feel, but that will then section off the bedroom. So you have a generous amount of space here in the hallway to get changed and towel down. I always recommend put a little towel down on the floor when you get out of the shower so the water that's on the door here doesn't leak into the hallway. This is what this looks like from this side. And when you pull this across, there's a little tiny hook for it. And that's what it looks like. And that's what the hallway looks like. There's a skylight in the hall bath with shade, so you can really darken this area if you wanted to. And once you bring this back across, there's a lock mechanism too to keep that back so it doesn't roll around. The shower door, glass door, magnetic strip here, keeps the door shut. There's a heavy-duty splash guard on the bottom of the door that prevents water from splashing into the hallway. And there's a travel latch too. LED light inside. Bathroom fan, just push up, push the button. That exhausts air out. When you're done, push up, push the button off. Now you gotta pull it down. You gotta make sure that's down before you tow because you could get water in there. There's a clothesline as well. So you unscrew this to loosen it, hook it across, lock this in place, and now you can hang light items. I wouldn't recommend hanging a towel or jeans from that, just light items to dry them off, like a bathing suit. There's a two-piece fiberglass shower enclosure with a 2-inch overlap caulk seam. The bottom's a lot thicker because it's going to support your weight. Drain plug's important on RVs because we have a P-trap under here. You could actually siphon the air out of the P-trap and get tank odor inside the trailer. So we have a drain plug here so you could plug it before you tow to keep that water in the P-trap. These are your Kohler fixtures and shower diverter that comes with the trailer. And the wand is a Growy wand. Excellent details. I'm in love with this trailer. I really am. I'm really excited about it. I've seen the pictures. I heard the rumors. It finally was released. We got our first one. I spent all morning setting it up so I could show you guys. Check out this bedspread that comes with it. This is a Tommy Bahama bedspread on top of our pillow top memory foam mattress. Very thick mattress, very comfortable. Once the trailer is at room temperature, it's very soft. If you ever jump in an Airstream trailer on a really cold day and sit on the mattress, it's going to feel like a solid rock mattress. These are some of the towels that come with the trailer. There's a towel collection here. You could control your bedroom ceiling lights here and dim them down. Your accent light in the cabinets. You could control the Polk audio system that's up there from in the bedroom. You could also control the comfort control center, and you could turn on and off the furnace. You could change your temperature. A little hot in here right now. I could put it down to 66 degrees. I could also change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius. I could see our inside temperature, 69 degrees. I could set a clock and a program. I could have the air conditioning fan, or the blower fan and the air conditioning come on when the furnace is on by just turning the fan on low, medium, or high. I'm going to bypass that because we're only plugged into 20 amp. Zone, this has 2 zones, so I could set the zone in the galley and set the zone in the bedroom. I could set that air conditioning temperature to 68 degrees and this one to 72 if I wanted to. I could have this one on instead of that one. You could control all that from the zone setting. And then mode, you got furnace mode, fan only mode, and the air conditioning off, all the systems off. Cool, which will be air conditioning. Auto, which will be air conditioning or heat pump, whatever it needs to do to get to your temperature. Heat pump only, which is electric heat pump, which will work if it's 45 degrees outside ambient temperature or warmer. You can do all that from the Comfort Control Center. Colonial Airstream gives a very extensive hands-on orientation class. After purchase, you come to our dealership. The trailer will be plugged in behind our showroom. We'd set a date and time where you'd have technician time to go through the trailer and learn everything about it hands-on. And then you're welcome to stay that evening if you want to try everything out to make sure everything's perfect before you hit the road. These are some of the additional pillows that come with the Tommy Bahama. I set it up almost just like it was in the brochure, as close as I could get it. The nightstand here has a USB charge port and an electrical outlet next to it. There's storage below. This 30-inch window is an emergency exit window, so it opens just like the first window we've seen, except it has red handles. And the screen is a quick release screen, so you could climb out. TV's plugged into an inverter circuit outlet, so you could use that when you're not plugged in as well. Down below on the floor, we have another furnace duct. These are the cool chairs that you get with the Tommy Bahama. You take the little cover off, you spread the chair out, they go right underneath the awning. They're very large, very comfortable. I had them out earlier. I really enjoyed sitting in it. Underneath the bed lifts up a little props. We have the storage area where you could slide the dinette table in for when you're towing. We have storage here for socks and underwear if you wish. We could reach into the front trunk compartment, which is insulated and weather sealed. We could reach and grab the bins that are underneath the bed. There's bulk storage here in the corner. You can see now the pocket hole screw construction. This is a very durable, rigid joint. Instead of staples, which come loose when you're towing, expansion, contraction, vibration, pocket hole screws are very tight joints. There's a Tommy Bahama cooler, ice chest that comes with it. It's got a little drain plug here on the side, wooden handles. On the front has a little lock mechanism. And there's a bottle opener built in. And then Airstream gives you a strap that you pull over the top of the cooler and loop it through the handles to prevent it from sliding forward when you're towing. So this would go back in, and then you're going to loop it right through the handle, right around, right to that other strap here on that side. I'll do that later. I won't bore you with that detail. Another bin on this side. This is where some of the loose stuff that comes with the trailer, like the owner's manual, remote controls, the backup camera option. I have all that stored in this compartment here. Towels roll away, put them back. Above the bed, we have your storage roof locker, 2 more speakers. There's a subwoofer underneath the dinette too, supplement the sound system. We have your panoramic view in the bedroom. So you can open up all the curtains just like this. You want them pleated, nice and neat. And then this Velcro piece here that hooks onto here. When you roll it back, just curl it back behind. So you get a nice, neat look, just like that. There's a carbon monoxide detector in the bedroom with 9-volt battery. Make sure you check that every 6 months. And the Tommy Bahama chair kit is their TH36266 event chair, they call it. The Relax logo. There's more storage here on this side nightstand. Another USB charge port. Another electrical outlet. This is a 30-inch stacked window. Stacked window has a porthole below. 30-inch wide opening window up top. Bedroom TV is an articulating arm, so you can swing that around and adjust the angle. Just like that. Pull down on the strap, which is just that locking pin right there. Pretty simple design. In the bathroom, we got a mirror on the back of the door. Residential hardware. This has a laminate wallpaper type design. You know, in the brochure I wasn't sure, but seeing it in person, I love it. It's not too much. It perfectly matches the whole look and feel of the trailer. Some more towels that come with it. Additional storage up top. Another storage area here as well. Another fan. This is one of your air conditioning ducts in the bathroom. Lights here, LED lights. There's a light switch here off to the side. You can control your water heater on electric or gas, you decide. If you have enough amperage and you're not running the air conditioning, a microwave, and TV, and refrigerator, you could flip that on. This trailer has 50 amp service, so you should be able to do mostly everything except for both air conditioning at the same time and this. So you decide. You could also run it on gas. If you're running on gas and you flip the switch on and it could not ignite because there's an air bubble in the system, air pocket, the red light will come on and stay on to warn you, to let you know the water heater could not ignite. Thick stainless steel bowl sink. Premium fixtures here. Corian countertop in the bathroom. GFCI protected electrical outlet. Storage below the sink. This is the water heater, back of the water heater. So we have a low point drain here. We also have a bypass for winterization. We'll teach you that in the orientation class. Another furnace duct. Toilet paper holder. And this has the Dometic porcelain toilet bowl with foot lever for flush. So to fill the bowl, you stick your foot on the pedal halfway. It'll fill the bowl to your desired height. And when you're ready to flush, you can push the foot lever down all the way, and the little ball valve will open to discharge your waste. There's a little diagram in the back that shows you exactly that. So this trailer, exterior width is 8 foot 5.5 inches. Your interior width is 8 foot 1. So you have inside the whole width of the trailer, 8 foot 1. It's a very generous amount of space. Exterior height with the air conditioning to the top of the air conditioning is 9 foot 9. Your interior height with AC, so from the ceiling to the floor, is 6 foot 7.5 inches. And the hitch weight with LP and batteries. So assuming your propane tanks are full or including the batteries, which are there already, your hitch weight is 929. This one would weigh a little bit more because it has a second air conditioner up front. As that would be the downforce in the back of your vehicle. The unit base weight, so before options, it's about 6396. I think I said 6,000 pounds earlier. So this trailer, say 6,400 pounds plus the options, you're about 6,800 pounds dry weight. And the dry weight that Airstream gives, they're including all the accessories that came with the Tommy Bahama package. The maximum trailer weight is 7,600 pounds. Your net cargo capacity is 1,204 pounds of stuff you could put inside this trailer. Water tank, freshwater tank is 39 gallons. Gray waste tank is 37. Black waste tank is 39. And the sleeping capacity is up to 4. So the dinette folds down to sleep 2 people, and then you have the queen bed, which is 60 by 75 queen bed in the bedroom. All right, we're gonna step outside. I'll go over some of the features on the exterior. Screen door detaches from the main entry door, swings around, snaps in place. This fills up the gap. Now you can see the Tommy Bahama logos here. Again, the thick extruded aluminum structure for the door, grip tape on the bottom. I want that door to, I love the sound of that door. Nice sturdy hinges here, cast aluminum hinges, beautiful. It's like each one's a piece of art. These are all buck riveted, nice and tight. There's an extruded aluminum gutter rail protection at the top of the door. You have your porch light, which is aluminum on this model. There's a window in the entry door. And then there's a heavy-duty deadbolt lock. And then the entry door handle has its own lock mechanism. This is part of the Tommy Bahama, the big, thick entry handle. Doorbell we talked about inside. Airstream trailers are RVIA compliant for electrical, plumbing, heating, fire safety. That's an industry compliance. Airstream's also achieved recently the Emerald rating for the Certified Green program. This has the aluminum entry step. When you want to bring it up, just collapse those stilts there, lift, then lift from the bottom, swing it up. Now we only have one step if you decide to do it that way. And then you lift up on the front and lock it in place. And it's completely flush so it doesn't stick out. To get it out, just lift up. Make sure it locks in place, make sure it's all the way out before you step on it. And then if you want to bring out the other extension, just pull it out, flip it down. To bring the power awning in, we're just going to hit close. And it's lowering it and rolling the roller at the same time. So there's 3 different motors that synchronize on this awning. And I've been very satisfied with the performance of the awning since it first came out. When the entry door is open, there's a catch to keep it open, prevent it from flying around. There's a stainless steel compartment below, which houses your power stabilizer jacks. So you can extend and retract the jacks. Now this is not leveling, this is just stabilizing. Takes that bounce out of your walk. That's it. So once it hits the ground, I go up about a ½ inch and I'm done. So you can control the back separately from the front and then retract them. They'll come back up relatively quick manner. The underbelly of the Airstream trailer is completely enclosed, insulated. Polished aluminum bumper with bumper caps so you don't scuff yourself against a sharp edge. There's hooks here, so if you have a dog, you can put the dog leash and attach it there, or attach other items. Open that hatch again. You can see the construction of the hatch. The hardware of the hatch. Ocean Air roller shade will pull down. Now we're going to lock the hatch. So once you close the door, just spin the handle until it locks, and then you can stick the key in and spin that 180 degrees and it'll lock the door for you. The wastegates, this has black tank and gray tank. These are tethers to keep the handle from sliding out when you're towing. So once you take the cap off and then you attach your waste hose onto the trailer, I think the cap's frozen on. There we go. A little bit of antifreeze coming out. This is RV non-toxic antifreeze, by the way. Snap your waste hose on, hook it into the campground's connection, and then you always empty your black tank first. So you're gonna pull the handle out, and that will discharge your black tank, your toilet tank waste through the waste hose. When you're done, you can close that up and then follow through opening your auxiliary wash, which is your gray waste. That will clean out the waste of any debris that was in the black tank that's stuck in your hose. You close that up. And then when you're all done, okay, you're gonna pack up, you're gonna bring it home, put it in storage. You could open the black tank and hook up to the waste connection. Don't ever get these confused. This is the sewer flusher. Hook up a garden hose to this connection, and then turn the water on, leave the valve open. Inside the tank, there's a wand under pressure that will spray down the inside of the tank chamber to keep the tank odor down and clean it out for you. And if you're doing it at night, there's an LED light to illuminate this area. This is the stainless steel wrap protectors. These are also called rock guards. It's on a hinge because it's gapped from the body to allow some deflection. Things get stuck back here, so you can take the 3 nuts off and swing it out and clean leaves and debris out from behind it. It also has a reflector down on the bottom. Stainless steel is heavier and thicker than the aluminum body, so it's going to protect you when you tow them with the Super Duty truck. These are called solar stone guards, 3-piece solar stone guards. And the middle one can act as an awning, and you can open the window. You could twist the knurl knob on either side to get your desired height. And the side ones protect that expensive curved glass window. It's a safety glass window, which is also tinted. You could take a screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, turn it a 1/4 turn, and this will pop off and hinge out. And then it's actually on a slip hinge. You can lift it off and you can clean the glass of any dust or dirt that gets behind there. Never tow the trailer with those off. You want to make sure they're on if you're ever going to tow anywhere. And then make sure you put your tethers on before you ever tow the trailer. Even in storage on a windy day, this thing could flip up. So you want to make sure you leave them on. These are the batteries we talked about inside, the Lifeline Group 24 series absorbed glass mat batteries, part of the solar upgrade. They're 12 volts each, and they're in parallel. They're not in series. This is the insulated, lockable, weather-sealed compartment on the exterior. Stick the key in, turn it a 1/4 turn, lift and twist. Same on the other side. Now you can see the thickness of the insulated compartment, the weather seal, the diamond plating on the inside, the light on the other side, the manual override for the power stabilizer jacks, the awning tool, and then the big 50 amp power cord that comes with it, and the adapter that's included as well. This is a dry compartment, so you can put items in here and it'll keep them out of the weather, and you can lock it to keep them safe from walking away on you. Also included with the trailer is a propane quick disconnect for a low pressure grill. So this is after the regulator on the trailer, so it provides you with low pressure. Just snap the hose right in, turn it on, and you have a capacity to have propane externally. This has 2 30-pound tanks. Colonial will fill them for you. There's no extra fee for our prep. This wing nut tightens the bottle cover down against the bottles, which has a clamp that keeps the bottles tight down. And then there's a regulator here, but you could switch from left bottle to right bottle. And then when that particular bottle that it's pointing to is empty, if the other one's on and bled out, it will automatically switch over. It will also indicate a red instead of a green if that bottle was empty, so it would indicate that you need to get it filled. This has a ZAMP quick disconnect for a portable external solar panel. So you take the cap off, you buy a ZAMP solar panel, you can plug it right in. The portable panels will have their own charge controller built into them, so it's not relying on the interior solar charging system. It's a separate system. And then the spare tire, you pull this pin out, slide this one across, grab the handle, swing it down, you can take the tire out. It's in a cradle, it's not bolted in. This is Patrick with Colonial Airstream in Lakewood, New Jersey. Our website is www.colonialairstream.com. Our number here is 800-265-9019. You can find me on Facebook, it's Colonial Patrick. Our hashtag is MyColonialAirstream. and my email address is pat@colonialairstream.com. If you're interested in purchasing this trailer or one like it, please call me. I'll be more than happy to give you a hand. Please like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I'd love it. I'll see you soon.